This bipartisan legislation is co-sponsored by half the members of this committee. Our legislation is focused on two main policies: price discovery and transparency in the market. Do you agree that a robust, competitive, negotiated market is essential to ensuring price discovery takes place in the cattle market? Some folks have expressed concern about this, so briefly, can you reassure us that when implementing the bill, USDA would conduct a notice and comment rulemaking and a cost-benefit analysis when setting the regional minimums as explicitly required by the legislation?
We will follow whatever Congress directs us to do.
Thank you. At our legislative hearing exactly 1 month ago, USDA officials testified that our bill would make the cattle markets more competitive, transparent, and fair. Do you agree with that statement?
I do, and I think it's important as well for us to increase capacity, to have more competition as well. I think there's a combination of both legislation and increasing capacity.
Okay, thank you. International trade is critical for my state's economy. We exported $7.1 billion in agricultural products in 2020. I've heard continuously from Nebraska's ag producers who are frustrated about the lack of a trade agenda from this administration. We have seen no push from the administration to work with Congress on trade promotion authority. We've seen no push for the administration to pursue new agreements that provide market access. That is true just this week with the announced Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. And we have seen no push to name a qualified nominee to be USTR's chief ag negotiator. With that said, I would like to ask about a specific trade issue impacting Nebraska corn growers. I have concern over Mexico's policy on ag biotechnology, which is set to ban biotech corn for human consumption as soon as January 2024. This policy is out of step with their commitments under USMCA. It will restrict Nebraskans' access to innovative agricultural tools and increase costs for consumers on both sides of the border, something we don't need with current out-of-control inflation. Mexico is the top export destination for Nebraska's corn. We're a top producer of white corn used in corn chips, tortillas, and other food products. Planting decisions will begin soon for the 2023 corn crop that will be exported in 2024. That means that Nebraska farmers need certainty from this important trading partner right now. So, Secretary Vilsack, how is the administration working with Mexico to ensure continued market access, in particular for white corn used in food products? Is the administration prepared to use all relevant bilateral and multilateral policy mechanisms at its disposal, including dispute resolution, if Mexico does not make any progress in fulfilling its commitments under USMCA?
I recently had a conversation directly with the President of Mexico about this issue of corn, and I'm confident that exports of corn that your farmers and farmers across the country are relying on are going to continue. We'll continue to work with our trading partner. The fact is we've finally got potatoes across the border after 15 years, and I think we're going to continue to focus on developing a strong, confident relationship with the Mexicans, and I'm confident that that's going to result in us continuing to have very, very strong exports with Mexico.
Thank you, and I hope you will be able to use the tools at your disposal with current trade agreements in order to be stern and resolute with Mexico on this white corn.
We haven't shown a reluctance to do that with our Canadian friends on dairy. So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.